Come on over here, man.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ted, the review guy, and I will be reviewing the movie Sinners. I've been waiting to talk about this movie for a while now, and yeah, I'm excited that we're here. This, for me right now, is my favorite movie of the year. I mean, it goes back and forth with The Long Walk, which I reviewed. Please go watch that review, or watch the movie and watch that review. And yeah, let's talk about this movie. Like, so many things I like about this movie, and a lot of people, I've seen so many negative stuff about it, especially with big reviewers, people being racist, not understanding what the movie is about, the metaphors and whatever, and the message that's Peter's trying to be told through the movie. And shout out to Ryan Coogler for being such a nerd for cinema and bringing that to us, and it's just amazing. So yeah, I'm really happy that this movie exists. Anyway, obviously we introduced to the Smokestack twins, who are World War One veterans, Elijah and Elias. I like, one of the things that I like is Wunmi's character portrays, or calls Elijah's name. It was so sweet, like Elijah, so sweet. Like, she's one of like my favorite characters in the movie. The Smokestack twins are trying to buy a place for their juke joint. They're trying to create, I guess, or open. And in this world, I think it's the 1930s, around just after slavery was abolished or something like that, close enough, or Jim Crow was starting, but Jim Crow is late. But anyway, in Mississippi, and yeah, we found out that the Smokestack twins went to Chicago to try and get a different life and leave the picking cotton life and all of that stuff, and they're gangsters there. And they robbed some Italians, and they also robbed the Irish with wine, beer and stuff like that. And now they're trying to go use that to make money through the juke joint. And then yeah, they buy this place from someone who's a Klan's member, but like tells them that they're not Klan. The Klan doesn't exist, or whatever the case may be. And he's lying, obviously. And then I love the duality of Smoke and Stack. Like, they're so different. Michael B. Jordan played those roles so well. Like, you can tell even when they speak to, okay, we get introduced to Sammy. Sammy is their cousin through their dad's little brother, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, like a cousin by blood. And even when they spoke to him, like, he's a great singer, that we know, because when you get introduced to him, he's singing and all of that stuff, and people want to hear it. And he goes to church. He's being raised in a church home, very religious home, and his father is a pastor, and he's called Preacher Boy, one of his nicknames. And yeah, Preacher Boy defies his father for the day. He's done picking cotton for the day, his quota for the day. He wants to go out and have some fun and be free, all of the religious stuff, all of the work and all of that stuff. And so the first song we hear that he sings is the song that changed cinema for me. I don't know, like, cinema was changed for me a long time ago, but like what they did with that scene, we're gonna talk about earlier, maybe play a few clips of it. Just like, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. I love that scene. But anyway, it's I lied to you, and yeah, the interaction between Smoke, Stack, and Sammy is like, you can, like the other one. I think it's Stack. He's very like, yeah, come here, bro. Like, he's like very fiery, very like light-hearted, but like, reacts very quickly. And then the other one is very cool, cold, and calm and collected type thing. That's Smoke. He's in the blue, and then Stack is in the red attire. Just showing the contrast between the two, and I like the differences. Like, you would probably think, when you watch the movie, you don't think that's Michael B. Jordan. You think that's two different people, and it's just amazing. I love how they did that, and them now they go and recruit other people to help with the juke joint, which they get separated, and then they go and recruit Bo Chow and Grace, his wife, and then yeah, to help with the other stuff. And we see how the world is there with the black side of things and the white side of things, and you can see that if you're not black, maybe Asian, of any descent, you'll be able to move to both sides of the ring. So you can go to the white side, you can go to the black side, you can have business and all of that stuff. So, which was quite interesting, they can move through those things, and which is something that also Mary can do, because she's, according to American thing, she's black, but then she's white passing, and she can move through both sides of the world, and that's something that we see. She is Stack's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend ish, yeah, and I love their interaction. Like, Stack is trying to protect her and all of those things, and yeah, it's quite cool. And we meet Delroy's character. What's his name? Delta Slim. He's fun. He drags. I love how he changes the cadence when he hears the beer being opened. It's like, ooh, I love that. That man drinks. Oh, that was such a fun watch. My gosh. Yeah, and then they recruit their bouncer, which is Cornbread, because it's tall and not big and all of that stuff. And then they recruit the food lady, which is Annie, I think that's her name. And Annie is ex, Elijah, or Smoke's ex. And you see Smoke going through their daughter's late daughter's grave, and they have a big history, and a quite tragic one. And you see them get close, and they miss each other, and some hot scenes and all of that stuff, which was quite hot. She spoke French. That was such a hot scene, I don't want to lie. And she's like, your body remembers. Oh my gosh. But anyway, she's such a beautiful lady. And Steve Knight or something like that can go to hell. If you know, you know. He's horrible. But anyway, we go back to them opening this juke joint, and they're having fun, and they see that they're not making money because a lot of the people that are coming don't have a lot of money. And also we met Perline, yeah. Perline is a beautiful dark-skinned lady who is attracted or attracts Sammy, and Sammy says, yeah. He gets told, boy, I'm married, and then he's like, happily, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, he's in. But anyway, the next line he says to her that is insane is like, you're beautiful, and I just want to taste you. Oh my gosh. That was fire. Like, the acting in this, before we even get to the singing, the performances and everything, the blues, obviously the history of the blues, that speech that Delta Slim gives to Sammy, oh, I started tearing up. It's like, yo. And then we get to the Lie to Me scene. They introduce Sammy, and he does his thing. And yeah, I think I want to play the clip.
I've been hearing about this one particular young man all day. Supposed to be a bad blues man. Preacher boy, where you at? Come on here, man.
I just love this scene.
My little cousin, y'all. Watch this.
Yeah.
Hold up. Tell me who you are. Where you from?
Oh, show me more.
I love his voice.
I'm a sharecropper
His
from
voice is incredible.
Sunflower Plantation. They call me preacher boy, kind of my daddy being the pastor. I wrote this song for him. Something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. It might hurt you, hope you don't lose your mind. When I was just a boy, about 8 years old, he threw me a Bible on that Mississippi road. See, I love you, Papa, you did all you could do.
And also, like, I've listened to the soundtrack so much, so I know the songs and stuff. Oh my gosh, what incredible. Ludwig Coraso, I don't know how to pronounce his surname, but yeah, Ludwig did an amazing job on this. It's incredible. Cheers.
They say the truth hurts, so I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you. I love the blues.
Y'all move your feet now. Come on now.
And when Pelin starts dancing, she's feeling it as well. Delta's quite
Somebody take me.
talented.
Somebody take me.
Also, like, here with Stack and Smoke, Stack is very reactive to the song, he's feeling, even when they're in the car, like he's very emotional, like he's out there with his emotions. Smoke is very cool, like he doesn't react to stuff much. And I hear, like, even when Sam is singing like this, Stack is pointing at Smoke and is like, he's not reacting that much, and it's like, yeah, you are that type of person. So yeah.
Somebody take me home tonight.
Blues wasn't forced on us like that religion.
The speech right here.
He brought this with us from home. It's magic what we do. It's sacred. It's big.
There are legends of people born with the gift of making music so true it can pierce the veil between life and death, conjuring spirits from the past
Somebody take me.
and the future.
Somebody take me home tonight. Somebody take me.
This scene right here. This scene right a scene, man! What a scene! And then like the music of Ramek comes in. Speaking of Ramek, when he comes in being chased by the Chacto, it's like he's landing. So apparently he can fly. So yeah, that's one of his powers from being a vampire. So we get introduced to the vampires, and he takes over 2 local clan members who actually were going to burn down the juke joint that they are trying to open. The Smokestack twins are trying to open, and we only find out with Ramek's knowledge, because when he does change them to vampires, he gets their memories as well through everyone. Like they are connected. Again, it's like a half mind type thing, and which is quite nice, because it's like something like that with Demon Slayer as well, because Muzan is connected to every demon that he has created, through his blood and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite cool. Such a cool concept. And I love how they change the voices when they speak. It gives it that devilish tone to it. That was incredible. And the small jump scares like that they do. Sammy's scar and everything like that, the movie when it starts and stuff like that. I love that. And Ramek is like a metaphor for, like, I feel like a lot of people complain that we didn't get a story for Ramek, and I think Ramek, yeah, that's his name properly. Yeah, I think the story of the Irish is very similar to black people, especially in that time, because they were also enslaved and treated awfully by other white people and all of that stuff, And for me, like, especially at that time, I don't think the movie needed to make Ramek interesting. You wanting to find, I feel like it was meant to be like that, because you don't need his story, you just need his chaos. You just need his villainy, which is what he was doing, against the people. He was killing people and taking them to his other side so that they can be unity. There's not going to be race and all of that stuff, because even when the clan guys changed, they were not seeing race thing. They were just people, and that's the story of Ramek. For me, I feel like it was done enough. Like, it's nice that people are interested in him, but to say that he wasn't written well because we didn't get a story of him, that's crazy, because I feel like for the fact that you want more of Ramek, that means he was written well enough that you would want more of Ramek. So don't do that to my boy Ryan Coogler, because don't you dare. Like, no. And also, like, I feel like we need a movie with the Chacto. I feel like that would be such a great film, and leading to that landing of Ramek and all of that, I feel like it would give the story a much more broader world, I guess. I think maybe we can get a backstory of Ramek then, I feel, I hope they do that, because I think it would be interesting to learn to learn about how the Native Americans dealt with vampires, like the vampire law, or evil doers, I guess. Because that, I think that would be an interesting story. I feel like they should do that. And just him trying to connect, to take Sammy's voice, instead of like assimilating to Sammy, instead of he wants Sammy to assimilate to him.
The devil is you.
Sammy. You're the one I came for. Hey, y'all give him to me now. Just give me a little Sammy. We'll let y'all live.
Instead, and I feel like that's the scary parts. Like, they're always trying to take our thing instead of empathizing with us and what we are going through type thing. For me, I feel like that's the takeaway that I got from this movie. They'll always want to take instead of assimilate, instead of seeing us, instead of, empathizing with us, but they want to take what we have. And that's why I feel like Ramek is a villain here. And for me, I don't think it needed to be like a gory, scary thing, and I feel like the concept of it all is the scary part. That's why it's a horror, you know. It's a well-written movie and it's great. And the fight scene, obviously everyone blames Grace for thinking about. I love that thing showed her thinking about her daughter before she shouted everyone to come in. Cornbread is funny. Cornbread was amazing and it's funny. Let's just be kind to one another. That was such a great scene. And this, I love those scenes, like incredible. Like there's so much in this movie, humor, scare, like being scared of for Sammy, like just jump scares, little jump scares, like the scar, all of that stuff, and then him becoming the blues legend, and Stack and Mary coming back after what happened that day, the death of Smoke, the death of Annie, all of them, like the death of everyone back then, Perlin dying, all of that stuff. That was heartbreaking, obviously, but them affirming that it was the best day of their lives, and Stack saying that that's the last time he saw his brother, like that's why it's the best day of his life, and because that's also the last time he saw the sun. Incredible stuff. Like that was a dope scene. I love the law of garlic, the law of being let in, because it reminded me of Vampire Diaries as well, being allowed in and all of that stuff. It was great. Like vampire law established, incredible. There's also fiends. I think fiends are probably like a zombie instead of a vampire. And there's also demons, probably, and there's witches, and stuff like that. Yeah, so Stack saying I couldn't protect my brother from this. He protected him through the war, the gangs, everything, but couldn't protect him from a white woman. Funny stuff. But obviously we know Mary's technically not white, so yeah, it's just a jab, I guess, through what happened to Jonathan Majors and everything else. But yeah, I loved everything about this movie. That's why it's my favorite movie of the year so far. If it doesn't win, and maybe The Long Walk wins, I'll be happy. I don't want one battle after another to win, because Leonardo is in favor of Zionists, but that's just my preference. But it's a great movie. I want Chase Affinity to be a great star, but anyway. And Miles is incredible. I hope he gets amazing roles in the future, even without singing, just acting on it. His voice is incredible. I didn't like that they changed. Okay, the person that they chose for an older Semi is an old guy who's a known singer and all of that stuff, a legend. But at the same time, his voice changed when he speaks. But also, you could say it's the singing, it's the years and stuff like that. But he didn't speak with that tone of Sammy when he was a kid. And I don't think voices change that much. They probably get worse with years. But yeah, like I really like Miles' voice in the movie. He sounds way older than he is, you know. He sounds like a very reserved and raspy voice, and when he sings, it's like a completely different person. But yeah, I'm rambling a lot now, but I love this movie, and I don't think it deserves the hate that it got from people thinking that there was an agenda. But anyway, I think they should have just watched the movie as it is. And that scene when he was fighting the clan, amazing. When Smoke was fighting the clan, that was a great scene. Yeah, I love that, him connecting with his loved ones at the end, joining them, I guess, in the afterlife. Amazing stuff. And Annie saying he must stop smoking so that he can hold their baby. Lovely stuff. Like, there's so many things to like about this movie, and I think people are just nitpicking because they think it's edgy. And yeah, but I hope you enjoyed my review, guys, and yeah, we'll see you in the next movie review. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, it was fun reviewing this movie, and I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.